Oh, to all the haters, the more you say stupid stuff, like I should act like conservative grifters and jokers and haters on YouTube, and take their point of view and do something stupid like use reviews and ratings and stuff. I'm never gonna do that, and here's why. No matter what the reviews say, no matter what the ratings say, it doesn't matter. You wanna know why it doesn't matter? If the movie has poor or low reviews and yet make $700 million, and another movie have people are hating on another movie and it make $300 million in a week, no matter what you say, it's not gonna matter. But look at this. These are the 25 domestic box office numbers skimmits that just came out for yesterday as of this moment. Where is Sonic 3? Number 19, right? Moana is still beating. Wicked is still beating. Both of these movies have been out longer, and it's beating Sonic 3. Mufasa is still in the top of the list. What? One, two, three, four. It's still number 7. And again, I've shown this before. I wonder if I could pull it out. Uh, I hate being. Keep forgetting to go to B. I wonder if I can pull it back up. Because again, Mufasa just came out on Fandango and everything, and all of this. Where is it? They both Mufasa and Sonic just came out, right? They just came out on all of these streaming services and stuff. And this is what happened to Mufasa. Or if anything new came up. This is what happened. Mufasa is number one atop the weekly list from last week to Sunday. It came out, what was Tuesday, and already hit number one. That same day that this came out, Sonic 3 came out on streaming, the same streaming service and everything. And what happened? Here is the list. Mufasa's number one. Dogman 2, Moana 2 is still in the top 10, even though it's been out for weeks now. Flight Risk, Wicked, all of these movies came out or been on streaming for a lot longer. One of them days is beating Sonic. Craven the Hunter is right below Sonic. That means Sonic is far behind. And as you look at here, Moana's been out for nearly a month. It was at the top for this week. This week, look how many weeks it was at the top. Then Mufasa come out and knock Moana at the top list with Dogman. That tell you something. Moana was holding the top of the list until Mufasa came out. Mufasa came out, what, the 17th or the 18th, depending on where you are, and then just took the top of the list. Like it wasn't that hard. Sonic and Mufasa, same streaming service, same everything. They're on the same number, so you can't say Disney cheated because they both were the same streaming service. When you look at stuff like this me in theaters, Mufasa had more people going to watch it, far more than you think. Why? Because when you go to watch a movie multiple times, that means even less and less people watch. That means at minimum, Mufasa Sonic had 25% less people watching it. At minimum. If you went to Sonic, you watch it 10, 15 times, the same movie over and over, the more you watch it, that means the less people actually watch it. So if literally half of the people that watch the Sonic movie, or even we take 10% at the highest end, watch Sonic movie repeatedly, that means the number for Sonic is not that well like Sonic is not that popular. If you cannot understand that, you this is not you would never understand it. So you look at the facts, we look at the data, we look at the number. Mufasa won. No matter what you say, I don't care about your opinion. I don't care about your ratings. I don't care about review. I don't care about any of that bullshit. You know why? Because you can say whatever you want. When it comes down to it, can you get results? Sonic fans put Sonic 3 up against Mufasa, and the moment you did that, you put yourself in that hole. If you didn't do that, you would not have this problem where Mufasa beat Sonic 3. You came out doing that, and you lost. And look, Mufasa, The Lion King, becomes one of the highest grossing children movie of all time. How do you try? How do you square this? How? Mufasa come out and now at the top, highest grossing children's movie. So you cannot say, oh well, look at the ratings, reviews, and stuff. I don't care what they say. You can say whatever you want on that. Doesn't matter. Results is what matters. So Mufasa has passed 700million, where Sonic here is. Sonic is Sonic is not, because I keep saying that Sonic is not gonna hit 500, because it's like it's gonna be pulled from more theater. It got maybe a week or two left, and I know I keep saying that because the way the numbers are dropping, it's hard to tell where it's going to end up. But yeah, if they pull out another 200 or something this week, it's not gonna have that many left. But again, look at it. Mufasa total the international is the same as nearly the same as Sonic total worldwide. Mufasa is to me more than Sonic uh domestically. Internationally, it's not even close. Oops, we open and close. Internationally, it was never close. It was never like what is that? Let's see. Internationally, Mufasa has over 260 200 206 $206 million more than Sonic internationally. Again, it was never close. Like when you have to add up your total number just to beat the other movie international number, and then your domestic number is lose to internationally, your total is never going to catch up. When Mufasa is like If this keep going on, I guarantee, even if they left Sonic and Mufasa out for far longer than they should, sooner or later, Mufasa is literally going to catch up to Sonic 3 with just international numbers. But again, like I said, I don't care about ratings and reviews and stuff. Haters are going to hate. I don't. They can say whatever they want in the ratings and review. Are you showing results? Because again, if you look at, again, I had to tell this to some person with a volleyball or whatever the logo. I can't remember what it was. It was a ball or something. I had to tell them there are in last year there are over 100 movies that had better ratings and reviews than Sonic. Over 100. That means if we go by based on rating and reviews, Sonic is not even a top 100. At least with this, I can give you the top 10. But if you don't want a top 10, then I mean you rather take not being a top 100. Because when I look at it, I think Sonic was number 51, 52, 151 and 152, somewhere around there. So you don't want the top 10. Would you rather go based on rating reviews, not even in up in the top 150? It could be 130, but it's again the it still stands. Sonic was not in the top 10 in rating reviews. Sonic was not in the top 50 rating review. Sonic was not in the top 100 rating review. If you rather take rating reviews over actual data and number, which goes to show you what is actually happening, you're not thinking properly. I have to look up something because I remember I had this up. Oh, I hope I put this up properly. There's a stat I might have pulled up. Adjusted for inflation, this is based on movie tickets prices right now. So when we look at stats and stuff adjusted for inflation and everything, people were like, "Oh no, ticket price costs far more now." Let's look at the actual number. This is the data. Look at the data. We are paying less in movie tickets than we were in 1970 adjusted for inflation. We were paying less than what we were paying for in 2019 adjusted for inflation. What do that tell you? I'm going to pull up some more stuff. This is just AMD numbers. Oh, come on. Why is it does this? Uh, I guess they won't let me look at it anymore. But I have other data points that I have to do. Here's some more. Here's what we pay in the movies. Is this just AMD? I believe. When you adjust, look, movie tickets based on price. Yeah, so but when inflation is taken in, it's tell another story. So you think, oh wow, we paying for more movies this year because this is the average price up to for the past 2 years now. You think we paying more? Then when you look at when people are like, I'm going to add it. Well, we need to do inflation. Look at the inflations. Look, it went from $4 to $8. Same adjusted for inflation. Now, if you look at inflation here, look at this. Over the past 14 years, it's cheaper to go and watch movies now than any time over the past 14 years. This is adjusted for inflation. And here as well. Like, look how it went up when you adjust for inflation. This is barely much different than here. 54 cents difference from 2000 and 3. The- Yes, it said 2023, but this is the same average again. The average here, this is average 2022. The average price, when if I was able to pull up the other chart, the average ticket prices is the same as here. In the past 2 years, that's the average ticket price. That means if we adjust for inflation now, that means these numbers going to be higher, probably break over $11 than what we're paying for ticket sales now. So we can do this. We can take ticket sales, average, again, this is average. We can put it here and we can find out how many, the average, using the average, because again, ticket prices fluctuate. The difference is always it's going to be different. But this is the average. This is around the average. Oh, did I do that in right? Oh, do something weird. Here, what? Okay, this is weird. Why is it not working? Oh, wait. That's why. This is how many people went to see Mufasa. 66.4. That's, what is it, 60.4? Yeah, that's 66.4 million. That's how many people want to see Mufasa when you take in the average number. You take in what it costs, the average amount, what it made in total. And that's the and now there's always, I say this could be a fluctuation because uh it could be a fluctuation of 10% either way. Depends on how everything work out. But when you have 66 million people who went to see Mufasa. Now we can do the same thing for Sonic, but we have to use this number. So 66 versus, say this. Always something weird happening. 45. 45, 46. So 20, an average of 20 million people, more people went to see Mufasa than Sonic. And here's the mess up part. Now you have to put in an account that the number, this actually probably 20% lower. So now you have to say minus, I'm going to be generous, say 10% of the people went to see um, Sonic 3 over and over. Minus 10%. That means roughly 40. It's roughly 40. So because you want to go and see the movie multiple times to try to boost it up to make it seem doing better, on average it's 10%. But instead of doing 10%, now I gotta say 20%. What if the numbers is actually 20%? Well, 20% of the people who went to see uh, Sonic went to see it multiple times. Now it's 36.7 million. So because you went to see Sonic multiple times to try to boost it up, you think Sonic is more popular. You make fake reviews and make fake accounts and leave different reviews and stuff. You think Sonic is more popular than it actually is. So you get this false notion in your mind that Sonic is doing better than Mufasa. That's not on me at that point. At that point, you just delusional yourself. There's nothing I can do because I tell you the facts. I point out the facts and stuff. Hey, look, I can even do it for Captain America. Again, average is breaking even. I can even do the same thing for Captain America. Well, so we already in a week and a half now. At 24, 27.6 million people for Captain America in a week and a half. Sonic had this many people if you adjust it. This is the most Sonic could have had for Captain America, which only been out a week and a half. And again, what is going on? I thought I did it correctly, but always a gap. So Captain America, Sonic. Captain America already hit about half of what Sonic made total, and the number of people who would see it. So when you're like, well, ratings and review means a lot, I'm like, no, they don't. They really don't. We'll fix this. The reason they don't mean that much is because no matter what the rating and review say, if the movie is not getting people to watch it, the movie is not gonna do good. The movie is not doing good. When people get into the seats and the stadium and the theater and the box office and the stands and whatever it is, that's when you know stuff is doing good. You can win all the championships and awards you want, but from a business perspective, from numbers and everything, if you want to, you have to be appealing to more people. And people look at Disney and say, okay, we know we're gonna get good quality with Disney, so we're gonna go do that. And now we have numbers and stuff like from here saying Mufasa on Fandango is number one. On these site, Mufasa just came out and already hit number one for the week on the same site. Sonic is this slow. And then there's a bunch of I guarantee there's a bunch of Sonic fans who think, oh, I can rewatch the Sonic movie over and over on this site and boost up the number. Again, that wouldn't matter. That wouldn't change anything. Because they go based on the number of people who purchased it. So Mufasa made nearly twice as much as Sonic, or probably more than twice as much, but I'll say more because in 1 week. That tell you right there that at the box office, there's a reason why Sonic dropped off hard at the box office. Because not too many people going to see it. Now, I thought, my indication is never rush. You know, give a movie and stuff a month because sometimes, like we seen many times before, movie starts out strong, then falter, then have a rebound. So I look at Captain America like, okay, it went down because holiday weekend, it held steady and still in the same number theater. Give it to the end of the month to really go into what happened. Or not the end of the month, the end of its first month or so to see what it really happened. Because we saw a pattern with Mufasa. Like after the first week, I was like, okay, it may or may not. Then I saw this. I'm like, hold up, there's something going on there. Like Mufasa recovered. Then I saw this, and I'm like, oh wait, Mufasa has gained and passed Sonic 3. It's over. Again, this is domestic numbers too. Sonic has not like when Mufasa passed Sonic, it was had uh what is it? 232? 232. It was here, 233. Look how much it's gaining in a week. It's only gained 2 million in a week or 2 weeks. What? No, 3 weeks. This is a weekend number. One, two, three. It's been 3 weekends. So 3 weeks. Mufasa gained made past it last week and gained 5 million every week, every weekend, or every week and over the week to the weekend. I'm looking at Captain America like, okay, this is actually pretty good because again, we have confirmation of what the budget is, and we have a fact that it made over over the break even point. It's been out total now 2 weeks in most places. It's 2 weeks now with the premiere and everything. And like again, premieres and stuff. So I'm looking at this like, okay, it already broke even. It's now into making profit point. Like, look at this. They predicted. Which one was it? Gotta go back. I can pull it back up. Mm, predicted this movie would take over Captain America. That didn't happen. But look, Captain America still beat it. So is Captain America going to rebound? Yes, maybe. But right now, we know Captain America has only been out a week, and international numbers are not in yet. But the way it's looking, it's already past 300 million with the international number. We don't know what the international number is, but yet, but looking like it's already past 300 million, and now going on week two, 2 weeks. Because again, let's look at international. Look when the last time it was updated. Oh, some has been updated recently, but that was Friday, Saturday, Sunday over the weekend when they got the numbers in. Even Turkey haven't been updated in over a week. But this is what happens. They don't constantly be. They're not constantly. Oh, they're not always constantly updated. That's why I'm talking about Captain America. Yeah, it's still number. It has more. Let's see. Let's look at this. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, nine. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, it has more number one spots than Sonic. Like, damn. It had a bigger opening weekend than Sonic. Oop, no, I gotta reopen the tab before closing it. Nope, every day. And you can see the same kind of drop that happened with Sonic happen here. Sonic did rebounce, but then drop. So this could rebounce. uh, I mean, there's holidays going on this weekend in different places, so it could happen. Look, we already seen a little rebounds here, but we don't know where it's going to end up. But from what we're seeing, they already made they already made the budget of the movie back. Now it's just profits. Even if you take 50% of the international number away from them, domestically, movie theaters do not take much of ticket sales for the first 2 to 4 weeks of a movie, depending on where the contract is. So this movie, that means up from 20 to 100% of this number is going straight to the studio. So if you take Even if you take the high end of this and 50% of this, the studio already made a profit, already in the profit margin. They already in the profit. They made a profit back within the first, like here. When you add in this number, all of this with international numbers and everything, they already was in what? They already had made back majority of the money and everything here. When you go down here, the first week after the first week, that's guaranteed. Because again, a lot of people should think, um, theaters and stuff take a huge chunk of tickets out. They don't. They take at the first few weeks. They take what 20 to is again 20 to 0%. I mean, the majority of all of this from 20 to 100% of all of this is going to the studio. I mean, everything after this week is profit. Well, last week really, but after this week, anything after this, when they just started taking their cut, all of this is how we made the studio their money back. So let's see where Captain America land. What we do know already is Captain America: Brave New World is the highest opening Captain America solo movie. Trying to see if I can pull it up here. It's the highest Captain American solo movie so far. Winter Soldier. The reason this is a problem with some of the Civil War, Winter Soldier, Bucky was new, but was a solo. But now that Bucky been so much stuff, is no longer I can no longer say Winter Soldier. Civil War was definitely not solo, but it was the highest opening Captain America movie. Solo Captain America movie. It made more than First Avenger, and again, Civil War and Winter Soldier is no longer I consider opening. But look at this. Look, even if I go with Civil War, it made half of that. That means if it keep on the same pattern and go as well, it can make half of this, which means be the second. Even if you say Winter Soldier is even if I give it Winter Soldier as a solo, it can end up being the third highest Captain America movie. That means beat the first Avenger. That means it could come close to Winter Soldier. I still say Civil War is not a solo Captain America. Right. And you gotta look at this as well. Look how big the budget is for this. And look how it's on par with Winter Soldier, barely higher than the first Avenger. And maybe it's like right in between them two start opening. But again, as we see with movies, we keep seeing this where a movie will start out looking like it's weak and do poorly, then a week or 2 or 3 weeks later, even a month later, you see a spike and start just growing big. Oh, stay hydrated. So where it end up, we don't know yet. But for now, we can look at it as I stand it as right now. So they made profit already hit profit broke even into profits from here. Look at you can't say it didn't break even. Look how much it made, almost 3 million. Look at the budget. And again, when you're doing budget, you look at this and you do 1.5 for production costs plus after production costs, which means uh, all the film stuff, the editing and effects and stuff, all of that, and marketing, and person in theaters, room, and tickets, and sell, and all of that. All of that stuff is aftermarket. That's just the 50%. Movie never need to make double or triple the production cost, and it's not production cost plus marketing and everything. Marketing is roughly 50% or below of budget or production cost. So we don't know where how much the actual cost of the marketing is, but it's always been half to below of marketing production cost. I mean, it could be even low as 25% of this. We don't know yet. But like you said, it made was 2 weeks here on average because it just passed that. But this is look how domestically it's only 1.64. So I don't again I have to say this repeatedly for how stupid people are. I don't care about ratings and reviews and stuff. Show me actual data to back you up. This Captain America Brave New World is already a hit. It's commercial and success. It was this it's a commercial success. It was can't remember the other one, but again, it may already hit 300 million within the first week or so. Only been out 1 week or a week and a half now. It's already they already made the money back. So, hate all you want. The results speak for themselves. If again, if you want to judge a movie based on how successful it is, you don't go to ratings and reviews and stuff. You go to where people voted. And when you look at it, people vote with their money. People vote with their wallet. People will spend on what they think is a better quality stuff. And you can people are like, well, parents brought their kids and everything and blah 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 blah. Not the majority of people who went to see Mufasa brought their kids. Not the majority of people who went to see Sonic brought their kids, or even went solo. So you don't know where he is. People there could have been people who went with friends of their same age and stuff. We don't know. You don't make assumptions like that. You go based on the data that we have. You go based on the average, and like I show you, Captain America almost is catch up to Sonic, and Mufasa has made what, like I said, what 20 was it 20 million people more people who went to watch it. So again, no matter what rating you say, use the actual factual number. You can't get that 3-0 thick head. Don't even comment on my page. I don't want people like you. If I have to tell you this repeatedly and show you the data and stuff, and you go, well, opinion wise, blah blah. I don't want you on my page. I really don't. If you put opinions over data and facts, there's nothing I can. You're too stubborn, too much of a blockhead, too much of an idiot, a moron, stupid. Yes, I'm saying those words, to, and you know who you are. You're doing that. You come to my page, I cannot help you, and it's frustrating that I have to say this because people come to my page and think they can try to change my mind, and like, well, you're not being open minded. I am very open minded. I ain't being open minded. But here's why I ask you: can you back it up with facts? Where's the data to show you back up? It's like, well, look at the ratings and stuff. That's not data. That's people's opinion. I need actual data and number to show that. Are people going to watch it? If people like Sonic more, why are they not watching it on streaming more than Mufasa? If people like Sonic more, why you can like, oh well, it's number one on Paramount Plus. That's Paramount Plus. That Paramount Plus. Not really many good movies on Paramount Plus you want to watch. How do we know that? Because again, Paramount had 17 movies came out last year, only two did well. Not really much of a choice. You can watch the other movies, but is it really? If you had no interest in watching theater, yeah, you could like what was it? 40% of people. Is it 40% would rather watch in theater, while it's other would rather watch it on streaming? Either or, that doesn't change the facts. If it's 40% of people would rather watch it in theaters than and streaming, that's the same thing go for Mufasa. I mean, Mufasa has far more people who want to watch it on streaming than Sonic. That's straight up just facts. No matter how you look at it. That means Mufasa had far more people who want to watch it on streaming than in theaters. And Mufasa had 65 million people watching in theater. I mean, you have to more than double that to get how many people want to watch it in total. And if you do the same thing with Sonic, it won't cross 100 million. Whereas Mufasa is well than 120. So again, the facts don't speak for themselves. But you're hating on the fact and like, well, I should watch conservative YouTube grifters and stupid people, which I already watch and debunk them. You want me to watch them, not knowing that I already watched them and debunked them, prove what they say wrong with the numbers and the data. Again, over and over. I've been doing this for years. You're just getting here. I'm telling you, I already watched them, and you still trying to get me to watch them. I watch them. I don't just sit in an echo chamber like you do. I go and watch other stuff to see what they are saying. I literally watched a bunch of them today before I made this video and everything. And guess what? When I went back and watched the stuff they say about their own stuff, like the new Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, guess what? They say a lot of bullshit back then before it came out, and now that it's out and people love it, people are going at their video and clowning them, making them look like fools because everything they say about the show was wrong. You understand that? You get that? That's your problem. You're so close-minded and so stubborn. You don't see that, and that's why I get to the point where I get frustrated and upset with trying to teach you and have you listen and learn when you don't want to. That I just start going clowning on you and making you like fools by using the facts and data. And if I don't use that, I'm going to go off on you and just I am going to rip the shit out of you. I don't. And I'm trying so hard not to do that. You have no idea how much I would want to. You don't know. You just don't know. Anyway, let me get out of here. I'm already getting frustrated with have to think about how stupid people are. Later.